Dia Ditch. Well, that was my attempt to say hello in the native language of where I've been living for the past 3 months and 20 days, Dublin, Ireland. And yes, this is the true story of how I, Isabel Baird, decided to venture outside of my comfort zone in small beach town of Madison, Connecticut, 3,000 miles away to Dublin. I said goodbye to my friends, family, and dog, hopped on a plane, and began the best adventure of my life. After being awake for over 24 hours, we journeyed to our new home, Blackhall Place. I was placed in an apartment with 5 other girls, Kelsey, Melissa, Mia, Danielle, and Jimena. I had my own room and sink, but shared a bathroom with 3 of my roommates. Luckily, we were all in the same boat. We had all been thrown in a foreign country, having to rely on ourselves to cook, clean, and do laundry. Our first home-cooked meal, a simple pasta, red sauce, and salad, seemed like the biggest success at the time, but we quickly began to adapt to living on our own and having an influx of friends venture into our apartment at any given time. Thanks to Northeastern, we were able to explore Ireland and travel to many locations I never would have visited on my own. Our first weekend was spent at Colbie Farm, where I got to hurl, bake traditional Irish soda bread, accomplish my lifelong goal of milking a cow, and jump into an ancient bog. We also went to Howth, a beautiful seaside town where we enjoyed unusually sunny and rain-free weather, delicious farmers market food, and cliffs. One of my favorite trips was to Sligo, where we hiked, explored some ancient tombs, attempted to surf, and took some great selfies at the Donkey Sanctuary. Sligo taught me about the history and culture of Ireland as we met a druid, listened to old stories, and listened to some traditional music. The NUN program and our ISAs here also kept us feeling like a community and part of Northeastern. We ran around Dublin during the Husky Hunt, channeled the 1920s at the Gatsby Party, proudly wore NU colors at the Husky Day, dressed up for the Halloween party, and watched a soccer and rugby match. But don't worry, contrary to most everyone's beliefs at home, we did actually attend school and study. Every day, I walked 20 minutes along the mile-and-a-half route to Dublin Business School, where I took college writing, media culture and society, economics, Irish life and cultures, and global experience. Not many of my classes were integrated with Irish students, but nonetheless, being in an international school allowed me to experience a variety of cultures while also being challenged in my classes. Thanks to my Irish life and cultures class and NUN, I traveled to Western and Northern Ireland. In Galway, I visited the breathtaking cliffs of Moher, Aran Islands, cliffs of Donegosa, and strangely enough, I met some bagpipers from Seattle and the mayor of Seattle, which is where I was born. In Northern Ireland, we visited 2 towns, Derry and Belfast, both of which experienced the Troubles and religious violence. Learning about the Troubles in class is one thing, but seeing it in person was a truly eye-opening experience. While in the north, we also journeyed to the Giant's Causeway and crossed the terrifying Carrick-a-Reid Bridge. Between traveling and schoolwork, I volunteered at the Fatima Homework Club as part of my service learning. I was able to help kids ages 6 to 13 with their homework and teach them appropriate study skills while also learning about the Irish culture. Every Monday, I worked with the kids from 4 to 6 p.m., which was the highlight of my day since the kids never failed to put a smile on my face. Being in Ireland and Europe allowed me the chance to travel more than I'd ever imagined. Within Ireland, I traveled to Limerick to visit my friend's family, Killarney, where I climbed on some castles, and Cork, where I kissed the Blarney Stone. I also took advantage of the cheap airfare and took 2 different weekend trips to London and Paris, exploring the cities with my friends. My next big adventure was Reading Week. I traveled to Madrid with my friends, explored, and ate some churros con chocolate. My next stop was Barcelona, where I met 2 more friends and visited beautiful places such as La Sagrada Familia and Park Güell. My final destination was Rome, where I visited many ancient sites and ate way too much gelato. Being able to book plane tickets and accommodations and navigate foreign cities while still making it home alive is such a new and amazing concept. It was my last time flying back into Dublin, to home, when I looked out the window, down at the lights illuminating the little city, that I realized just how much I would miss Dublin and the memories made here. Living on my own, yet being able to come home to such a loving apartment filled with 5 awesome and crazy roommates made my time here amazing. Leaving everything will be extremely hard, but I know more great experiences await me in Boston. Dublin, my friends here, and the NUN program have changed me and will forever be a part of me. You may hear it over and over again, how much this experience impacts the people who participate in it. But it is true, and I hope my videos showed you the power of independence, friendship, and studying abroad.